back now, I think I pulled a ligament. Fashion killer, a liar, assassin, vet mom, villain, Balenciaga bastard. Got that melanin magic, brown skin poppin', always fly.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caitlin. I do a lot of pharmacy, lifestyle, makeup, different types of videos like that, vlogs. So for today's video, I was going to do a Q&A as promised in my first weekly dose of pharmacy video. So I got some questions on that video, and then I kind of took some questions from my other videos that I hadn't got time to answer, so that I can kind of put them all together into this video and make a nice little pharmacy Q&A for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the video. I know I didn't really plan this out perfectly because I have a yellow shirt and a yellow backdrop, but you know, I just mixed the melanin pop, so yellow, you know, we gonna work with it. So the first question is from Robin, and she says, what's my toughest class so far, and do I have any therapeutic study tips? So my toughest class so far has to be these IPT modules. So they're like inpatient type modules, and so we're in renal right now. Sorry, my voice is like going out, I'm kind of sick, but we're in renal right now. We have to learn things that pertain to the kidneys and drugs that pertain to the kidneys and things like that. So basically each organ system will be broken down, and we'll kind of dive in deeper into those drug classes and things like that. But why I say it's difficult is because I just feel like it's a lot of memorization. I feel like our past classes have been more learning the material and grasping the material, but this semester and the semesters to come with these IPT modules have a lot of memorization, especially with the lab values and things like that, because you want to make sure you know them. Because if you were handed a patient's chart, you want to make sure that you can see what's out of whack and what's perfect and things like that. The second part of her question was, how do I study it? So for the lab values, I made a Quizlet, and I just put like sodium 135 to 145, so that I could just go back and forth and have those memorized. For the disease states, like right now we're learning AKI and CKD. It's just straight memorization. So anytime I have to do anything with memorization, I go straight to Quizlet. I don't really like writing notes out or things like that, because I have to memorize it. So I feel like flashcards are the easiest of doing that. Okay, sorry, I had to get some lipstick on my lips because I just felt really washed out with these yellow colors. So I just want to make sure that everything on my face comes out. Okay, so on to the next question. This one was from Irene. She asked, what's my school schedule like, and do I have to go to school every day or on certain days, and do I have a job, or do I think I may get one in the future? So let's start with the first question, and that's, what's my school schedule like? So my schedule is Monday through Thursdays for sure. You know for sure that you have school Monday through Thursday. Fridays, they kind of vary, so you may have class, you may not. All of my classes from Monday through Thursday are 1 to 5, and then so with those classes, they're not set in stone of which one you'll have on what day. For example, my first year, you knew that you had pharmacy practice for 3 hours on Thursday, every Thursday. This year, it's kind of scrambled, everything is kind of just thrown into your schedule. I will say the one thing that kind of stays the same is your recitation, which is kind of your clinical case from first year. So that one is usually on Thursday, but sometimes it's thrown around somewhere else. So everything is really up in the air. What my school does is you can sync the calendar onto your phone, so then it'll tell you what class you have today, what time, da-da-da, what room, who's teaching, everything like that. That varies, and so you have 1 to 5, Monday through Thursday. I have an elective, so that would either be on Monday or Friday, depending on what we have. And whenever I say depending on what we have, meaning if we have an exam on Monday, then we'll have the compounding on Friday. So there's that. And then my lab, so we have Everyone in our class goes to lab, but it's broken up into 5 sections, so A, B, C, D, and E. I am E, so I have my lab on Tuesday. We also have our recitation on, not recitation, our, well yeah, I guess, lab recitation on Tuesday mornings. What that is, it kind of tells you what you're going to be doing in lab and important information about it. So that's like early in the morning, and I have lab early in the morning. So Tuesday is like the only day besides like my compounding days that I have to go in early that morning to do recitation and then do lab, and then I have an hour break, and then I have my 1 through 5 classes. So I'm there like all day, but everyone has to do it just on different days. So that's pretty much my schedule. What classes I'm in right now would be renal, my kind of like the clinical case class, pharmacy practice 3, and immunology. So those courses, and then the various Friday class is your IPI class. And so what we're doing in there are, we're like breaking up into groups, and we are presenting different drug classes just to kind of refresh our memories of what we learned last year. Okay, and so then that kind of answered the second part of her question of like, do we have school every day or on certain days? The third part of her question was, do I have a job or do I plan on getting one? Yes, I have a job. I work at CVS. So yeah, I've been working there since last December. I didn't work as a tech starting out in pharmacy school, so it was a little tough for me learning the drugs and everything like that, the top 300. But as I started working, things started to come together and started to make sense and things like that. I work only on Sundays, so I either work every other Sunday or every Sunday, just depending on what I feel like I can handle. My pharmacist is very good at letting me pick what I can handle with school and work. Okay, so this one's from Tay, and she says that she heard that this career has a lot of student debt, so do you have any advice you could give me? So this is just kind of advice of what I'm going to do. I can't really give advice that will be beneficial because I haven't gone through it yet. I haven't had to start paying on my debt or anything like that. But knowing what I know, this is kind of what I'm going to do. So I knew that I wanted to be a pharmacist in high school, so I didn't go and get a bachelor's degree. I went to community college and paid everything out of pocket, so I didn't have any debt there. So all my debt is coming from pharmacy school. So when I get out of school, I'm going to start paying on it, and I also am not going to change up how I'm living now. So I'm going to still live my life as if I'm only making my CVS paycheck, like as a tech, and well, as an intern. And I'm not going to change anything for about 2 years. Even my car. So my car will be paid off whenever I get out of pharmacy school, so I won't have a note on there. So I'm not going to go get a brand new car and splurge on all these things. I want to live my normal, balling on a budget life that I'm living right now 2 more years when I get out of pharmacy school, so that all that extra money that I am getting from working as a pharmacist, I can put that towards my loans, and so that it can just bring it down more and more, because I want to live my life to the fullest, like as I get older. So might as well get the loans out of the way right now. So that would be my advice. I really don't know, just because I haven't went through it yet, but that's just kind of something that I think I would do. So this one is from Colorful 486. Okay, I'm also not smart because it's raining outside, and I'm sorry if you hear all that on my window, but I need to get a video out, and this is fall break, so this was just the easiest time to do it, so just ignore the rain. But she says, how many years of pharmacy school lasts in US? So I'm guessing she doesn't live in the US. And then she also says, is it a bachelor's or a master's degree? So like I said, I didn't get a bachelor's degree, I just got my prereqs, so that was 3 years for me, but you can do it in 2. And then I went to, well, I'm in pharmacy school right now, and that's 4 years. So at the least, it can be 6 years. At the most, it can be 8 years, basically. But no, you don't need a degree going into the pharmacy school. Well, some of them you do, just depending on which one you choose. Okay, so this one, she was saying that she's confused because she's an upcoming senior, and she wants to know what to do after she graduates. So being on this video, it seems like you already know that you want to become a pharmacist, so I would say take my route, only do your prereqs and then go straight into pharmacy school, because Only if you're iffy, that's when you should get a bachelor's degree, because then you have something else to fall back on. If you know for sure that this is what you want to do, there's no point in getting a bachelor's degree because we're all going to have the same degree at the end of pharmacy school. So it's just really, do you know what you want to do? And if you do, then take the shorter route. Okay, so this one was asking, this one's from Sophie. She's asking, will she be able to have a job in pharmacy school and work? What? That was like backwards. She's asking if she's able to have a job and go to pharmacy school full time. Yeah, so I do it. Like I said, work on the Sundays, every Sunday or every other Sunday. It really all depends on you. If you feel like it's too much, you can cut it down to once a month. Or some people just really feel like they just can't work while they're doing being a full-time student. So I just feel like it's a self-preference. I would go into pharmacy school testing it out because it's easier to start out, you know? Like if you did bad your first exam, then you'll know, like, okay, maybe I can't work that many hours. And it's easier to catch back up from that first exam rather than, like, I don't know, doing it in the middle or something like that. So I would test it out for you. It's really a self-preference, and you don't want to push yourself too hard, because I did my first year and I suffered from it. So just remember that. This one's from Lavender Pet Shops, and she says, people are saying being a pharmacist is hard to get jobs now. Yes, with all of these new pharmacy schools popping up, pharmacy is getting very saturated. There's really nothing to fix that. All I would say is get your foot in the door somewhere while you are in school. Get you a mentor, get you some like shadowing with other pharmacists, your job, getting your foot in the door with your job, just anything, so that it'll put you ahead of someone else, just so that you know that you can securely get a job getting out of pharmacy school. But that's really all the advice I could give you on that. Pharmacy is a small world, so get to know everyone. That's all I can say. Okay, so that's it for my Q&A. I'm sorry there's not that many questions. I ask you guys to ask me questions all the time, and this is pretty much all I really got. But feel free, drop some more questions down below. I can do another Q&A soon in the future. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and if you want more Q&A videos. See you guys in my next video. Bye!